Hey guys, in this video we'll be looking at using Mapbox. So to get started, we'll go to the Mapbox homepage. Mapbox is the first result that comes up on Google search. So once we go into here, we need to create an account if we don't already have one, but I already have one, so I'll just be logging into that. So to start our mapping, we're going to click on the Start Mapping for Free button here in the center of the screen. And then we're going to click on the Start Designing My Map button here. So now you'll get to choose your style. So to create a new mapping style, click the New Style button right here. And then we'll be able to choose a template from some of the basic ones that My Maps already gives us. So we can pick whatever mapping style we want. We've got ones that define the streets a bit better, ones that define the outdoors a bit better, or we can pick ones with more of a monochrome to be more basic. So I'm going to go with a monochrome style today, and then we can also edit these basic mapping styles in any shade or color that we want. So for this, I'll go with a light version of the monochrome map. And then once we've selected that, we go to customize monochrome. So now that that's loaded, we're able to begin editing our map. To start, we're able to change the name of the map to whatever name we wish by going up here to the top left hand corner and editing the title. So for this, we're going to go with the same dataset that I used in the My Maps video, looking at school locations in Victoria. So we'll call it School Locations Victoria. So now that the map has been made, we'll look at the layers of the map. So we have components and layers. For this, we're going to go to layers, and then we will go to add a new layer in order to add a dataset to the map to begin visualizing. So at the moment we have no data uploaded into the map. If we go across, we go to upload data. Here we get given two options. One is to upload a file from our drive. We can click here select or drag and drop, or we can create from a dataset that we would have to already upload to the dataset tab in our accounts page. So I've already uploaded the school locations data there, and I'm going to use that for this map. So I'll click it and then I'll export data and update tileset. And it will say, do I want to update the tileset? Data. Once again, this is a large data set, so it may take a while to upload. So now that the data has been uploaded, we go to the source and we go down to the unused sources, and we should have school locations 2020 there. There, we'll select that one, and there will be a drop down menu to select the file. We'll just click that one there. And then the point data should start to visualize within the map. So this is just in the layers column, and this will be able to be edited through the type. So at the moment it's just a circle. We have a few options here. We're able to use things like fill, file extrusion, line, circle data, symbol, or heat map. For this visualization, we'll do a heat map. So when we go back to the components tab on the left hand side, so we click that, we'll be able to see the data start to be visualized. So at the moment it's a bit blurry. If you zoom in, it starts to become a bit more clear, but this can still be a bit too much. If you go under the layers tab and we look at school locations, we're able to change the radius pixels in order to shrink the size of these heat map blobs. So for this example, it's at 30 at the moment. We might just halve that. We'll go to 15. And now it's a bit more concise with where the dots are. We're also able to change the color to whatever colors we wish to visualize the data. I'm pretty happy with the standard set for the heat map, so I'll leave it as it is. Under the layers as well, we're also able to change the data that we're sharing. So we're able to filter. When we want to filter the data, we just go to here and we go to create filter. And so we've got a few things that we're able to filter down by. One of the main things we can look at when looking at schools, for example, could be the school type. So we have 5 values in the data set. We've got primary, and secondary special and language. For this data, we want to visualize, we'll do secondary schools. So once we click that, you can see that the green dots come up in the map. These will be all the secondary schools in the data. The red ones are the other ones such as primary, secondary, language that have now been taken away from visualization. So when we go back to components, we'll be able to see that now just the high schools are visualized. And that is the data set being shown for Victoria. Thanks for listening today, guys. That's just another how-to guide on how to use Mapbox to visualize your mapping.